I rise to speak in support of my amendment, the 9/11 Responder and Survivor Health Funding Correction Act. This amendment is a bipartisan compromise that we've worked out to make sure that there is not a shortfall in funding for this health program. This health program was stood up about 10 years ago, and we created a formula that was based on inflation. Unfortunately, the rate of inflation for health care has been higher. This is something that was unanimously agreed on its inception, and I really hope that you can support this. As you know, our 9/11 first responders have been suffering from lung cancer, different kinds of pulmonary diseases and respiratory diseases, and this health care is life-saving. If they have to worry that the money's not there for their cancer treatments, it just creates more anxiety and PTSD for these individuals. It's really important that we fully fund this program. This funding will allow for the next 5 years to be covered. It's not everything we need, but it's enough to get us started.
President, can we have some order, please? Mr. President, first I want to thank my friend and colleague, Senator Gillibrand, for the great work she has done championing the 9/11 Responder and Survivor Health Fund. We know how many people sacrificed. We know how they ran to the towers when they were still smoldering, and then they contracted terrible diseases. And for a while, this country left them high and dry. It would be like leaving our veterans high and dry. But no, we stepped up to the plate with a very good and successful health fund program. Unfortunately, it runs out very soon. This amendment will extend it so it now can last another full 5 years. And the worry that those firefighters, construction workers, police officers, and others who ran to the towers and are now beginning to contract diseases they never should have gotten, they'll be taken care of. I hope we can get everybody to vote for this patriotic, important bill that remembers those who helped us in a great time of need.
The senator from Kentucky.
Just last year, we passed an unlimited appropriation for the 9/11 responders. I do believe they do deserve our help. But we passed an unlimited appropriation for 70 years. As much money as can possibly be spent in 70 years was made available last year. We're in the midst of a $1.7 trillion bill, and yet we got to add another billion. Is there no end to the amount of money you think we can print without repercussions? I urge a no vote.
To clarify the record, it was not an unlimited amount of money appropriated. It was an authorization. This is the money to pay for the shortfall, and it is fully paid for.
Time has elapsed. Is there a sufficient